Hi, I'm Ava Devine, and you're watching Ava Devine's Bad Advice. I'm not a licensed therapist or physician, but I am an expert, or shall I say sexpert, at giving bad advice. So you guys, I brought a very special guest on today. And I know we're going to be laughing the whole time. I brought her on because she knew me pre-adult films. We met at Crazy Horse 2. And before I go too long, I'm just going to introduce you to her and then we're just going to let it roll. How's that? You like that?
Love it.
Okay. So I'm here with my dear, very close friend since what year?
July of 2000.
Okay, July 2000. I'm here with Vegas Becky. Welcome, Vegas Becky. Yes. Okay, tell us, give them your street cred.
My street cred. Well, when I first moved to Vegas in July of 2000, I got a job straight at the Crazy Horse 2.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Yes, we love Crazy Horse 2. I know.
And I came out on the floor. I think I'd been there one day. I think the second day I met you. You were standing in front of the DJ booth with a coffee and you had your purple bustier on. I remember everything. And I was just like, I want to be your friend. And we just clicked instantly and you showed me the ropes because I was, very green.
Yeah, okay. So where were you from?
I was from Atlanta, Georgia. And I danced there, but it was not like Vegas.
There's no place like home. Okay, tell us the difference between Atlanta, Georgia, adult topless clubs versus Vegas topless clubs.
Well, in Atlanta, it's full.
Okay.
Full,
We like that.
everything off. So I remember I was on the stage. I don't know if it was you or someone else because all the underwear that I had was breakaway underwear. And I got up there and I went like this and everybody was like, no. And I was like, you know what? I need to spend the money and get a bunch of new underwear immediately.
Yes.
So, and then, just the hustle.
Tell me about the hustle.
The hustle and the glamour. Like when I got to Vegas, I always called these dancers Gucci dancers. Like in Atlanta, it was like a Coach dancer.
Yeah, okay.
But if you got there, you were especially Gucci, Louis, all of that. And I was like, I need to step up my game. Like I'm going to have to actually put a full beat on and some eyelashes every day.
Yeah, right.
And like having makeup artists in the back room, having tanning beds. Like, in Atlanta, it was just like a house that was converted, like an old real estate firm that was converted into a dance club.
I love that.
Right?
I love that.
So.
Now tell everybody what you did before you became at the topless or nude clubs.
I was actually in the music business, and that's what I studied in college. And I actually I started off at EMI, then I went to Polygram, and then I went to Sony, and then I was just like, you know what? I just want to do something fun. I want to move to Las Vegas. And then I was driving down Industrial and I saw the Crazy Horse and I went in and Joey hired me.
I love Joey.
Sweet Joey.
Is he?
Didn't he?
No, Albert did.
Albert, okay.
Yeah, Albert did. But okay, I don't know. And Bart did. Yeah, the dad's owner of Crazy Horse 2. Yeah.
Oh, but, good times. Yeah. Yes. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm doing. So, and, I kept getting, vanilla jobs. And then I would just be there and I'd be like, man, the Crazy Horse is calling my name.
Really? So you get vanilla jobs in Vegas?
In Las Vegas, yes.
Okay. Like what?
I worked with Marilyn for a while. Remember Marilyn?
Yes, I remember.
She was, of course, every dancer becomes a real estate agent.
Yes.
So she got me a job at her real estate firm. And I was getting my license and doing all this stuff. And then I was just like, I have to talk to all these people.
Yes, right. Where's the dark rooms, the music, the glitter, the rhinestone chokers?
Oh my gosh! And the best part is that we worked day shift, which I know everybody like, you don't make the most money. I'm like, oh well, we're going out after this. 9 o'clock, we're putting on our outfits and we are going out.
Yes, exactly.
It was the best shift. It really was.
I liked it too. When people go, oh, you just work there because you want to make the most money, or the other girls. I was like, no, there's hot girls there, number one, because it's Vegas and Crazy Horse 2 doesn't hire low-end girls. And number three, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to start work at like 8 p.m. and then like go home at 4 a.m. I did that when I was working for Star Entertainment, the service, the phone, you know what I mean? Yeah.
The phone service.
I don't even know what I could say on The escort service, I don't. I
Right.
think that's okay for you too. But yes, when I used to work there, that was my great night shift or graveyard, whatever, like 8 p.m. till whatever.
And those girls made the most. The graveyard. But
Well,
how could you stay
I
awake?
know the graveyard.
I couldn't stay awake.
The graveyard was
4 a.m. to 1.
Yeah.
They made the most money, but everybody too much drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm crazy, but we had so much fun because we would meet people.
Yes.
And we would go out.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, and
exactly.
it was the best way to experience Las Vegas for real, because afterwards we would go gambling and shopping
the best
and
restaurants.
Yeah. Like shopping. It would be like, just put it on the tab. I was like,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I love you.
Then we'd go to the spa.
Yes.
I'd never ordered room service. I had never been to the spa. I had never been to a 5-star Michelin rated restaurant. And that happened all within the first year.
See, I love that.
I know.
How fun. That was
Can we go back?
Right? The two, I know, exactly.
Twinkle our nose and go back.
2000s were fun. Yeah.
So much fun.
So
the only regret I have is we didn't take any pictures, because that was the rule. No photos in the dressing room.
Sure. Oh, yeah. No,
we
really?
didn't get one. I didn't get one.
Wow.
We had such cool outfits.
We did. I
All the
loved my outfits.
shoes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We used to hang out at your locker.
Yeah. Was it because we were so spun that we couldn't leave? That was my problem. I would get so spun out on, Tina that I would be at my locker trying on 90 outfits, and people are like, you got to come out. There's guys asking for you. And I'm like, I can't leave my locker.
Well, you had that good row because you had Jalur and who was the blonde girl? Caitlin.
Yes.
She was on that row because I was all the way on the other side.
That's
and there was no one on that row.
And we're talking about the women's locker room.
Yes, it was huge.
It was huge.
It had a tanning bed. It had showers.
It had a kitchen with the house mom.
Yep. Diane.
Yeah.
Diane,
yes.
And her 3-bean salad.
I love that. I vaguely remember her.
Every time I eat it, I think of her.
Yeah. And then they would bring out clothes at the night shift.
The costume.
They would bring out the costumes.
And the girl who did the makeup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a great club. Yeah.
That was it was the best.
And Vegas Becky knew me as Raquel.
Raquel. Yes.
Raquel. Yes.
I love Raquel.
Yeah. Raquel had
because I'd never seen a chest that big in person.
Yeah.
It's probably a third of what you have now.
Yeah. Really? No, I think it's similar.
Really?
I think it's similar. Yeah. I mean, maybe a little bit.
And you wore those little bustiers.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And what was so fun about that VIP room, it was all open. Because VIP rooms now that's like you're in there by yourself, but it was all open.
It was all open. It was pitch black.
Pitch black.
I had sex in the champagne room. You know that.
I would listen to it. You're like, can I get some napkins?
Yeah. And we always took care of the cocktail waitresses. I always took care of the bouncers because,
Oh, yeah. What was that one cocktail waitress? Because I ended up dancing with her. Nicole. Yes, I ended up dancing with her at OG's and at Centerfolds.
I love that.
I know, right?
She was hot.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there was another girl, too, that was fun. They were all fun.
They were all the best.
Right? We had the bouncers. We had so much fun at that club.
I actually lived with a bunch of them because I lived in LA for a while. Not the bouncers.
I was like,
the dancers. I lived in LA for a bit and I'd come back and I'd stay with Marilyn. Then I went to LA and then Raina, she had a place in LA. And then Rio, I would stay with Rio.
I know. That was our other girl we hung out with, right?
Yes.
Rio. So I met this girl, Rio. She had very thin. Okay, so that was 2000s.
Yes, you had to be.
Yeah, rail thin, blonde bob, like Cleopatra bob, blonde. Yeah, short blonde. She had a choker and she had wing eyeliner.
Right.
And she had red, pinkish, hot pink lips. And she had that beautiful, all I remember is rhinestone collar, skinny, big tits, and fucking rhinestones everywhere.
Yes.
And I was like, who is that? And we all hung out.
Yeah, we did.
Right? And we all partied. We did our Tina.
And I don't think you remember, but I was working, I think we'd stayed over like an extra hour and the night shift girls started coming in. And I sat at that main bar and I started talking to this dancer called Ivy. And she says, well, I'm not going to be here much longer because I'm getting into movies. And I was like, you have got to talk to my friend Raquel because Raquel just is freelancing.
Yes.
And I was like, you gotta make this into a career. And you walked up and I'm like, here's her. And you guys started talking. And then I didn't see you for like 4 years.
Yes.
And
actually, yeah. She helped me get into Evil Angel or Elegant Angel. Evil Angel's filthy first timer. She introduced me to Mr. Chris. And that was like, that's when it all came into fruition. And I was like, bye. Crazy Horse 2.
I would just watch you online, watch all your escapades, and I'm like, oh my God, this is my friend. Everybody's like, what? I was like, no. I was like, I introduced her to this girl, and literally I didn't see her for 4 or 5 years.
Yes.
And then I remember when I ran into you again.
Yes.
Yes, you had that fur coat at a meeting.
Yes. We ran into each other at a 12-step meeting, oddly enough.
And you had their Gucci boots on and a full fur. And I was like,
yeah,
Jane.
Of course. Yes. How dare I go to the 12-step meeting in a mink coat and fucking, oops, excuse me. I'm cursing. I went to a 12-step meeting with a mink coat, Gucci high couture boots, like nuts.
Oh, you looked fantastic.
Yeah,
I was like, I finally found you again because I would just watch you online. And I was like, I introduced her to this girl. And she became a star.
Yeah, and then we bumped into each other at a 12-step meeting. Of course.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course, all the time. We had such a good time.
We did.
I mean, it's crazy that our lives have literally been like this the whole time. And you know what? We are so lucky because a lot of those girls didn't make it.
No shit.
They did not make it, or they burned so bright and they lasted a couple of years and then they had to go home. And I mean, we're doing good.
Yeah. Exactly. Because honestly, like any business, right? Or anything in life can eat you up, chew you up, and spit you out, right?
Especially the fast life that we lived. And we're doing really good now.
Exactly.
So I'm very grateful for where we're at. I'm glad that our friendship has stood the test of time.
Yes.
And I'm great friends with your mom and your sister and your whole family.
Everyone always asks, they want to all hang out with you. Yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
And what's most important is we have our faculties and our teeth.
Oh.
Yeah. How did that happen?
Oh
our
my gosh,
faculties and our teeth.
Usually it's one or the other.
Exactly. How did that happen?
Right. Well, long stretches of time for me, like staying good.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
Working out, yeah.
Okay, so what do you have in your hand?
Oh, I have to talk about this.
Okay.
Remember that Camaro you had?
Yes.
She had spider rims.
I did.
I love that car.
It was, yeah. Well, because
it was purple.
It was electric purple. And what happened was, of course, look how my higher power works. I was trying to get straight, trying to work a square job, trying to get sober on my own. Had a DJ boyfriend and who was stealing money from me because he had a coke problem. Right. And I was working as a cocktail waitress.
Where was this?
At Fiesta at the time.
Oh, okay.
Reserve. Now it's Fiesta.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think, I started like drinking a little bit. I was a cocktail waitress. So, drinking's not really my thing, but I started like drinking a little bit, getting sloppy. Then I was working on call for the cocktail waitress and I had like stay up. Like all different hours. I don't know if I was partying with a little bit of meth back then. I can't really remember. I wasn't sober one bit. So I was doing pills, drinking, whatever. And I was cheating on him, of course, with this younger, hotter guy. And I got off graveyard shift at the cocktail waitress, the Reserve. And then I went over to his house, had sex with him, and then trying to go home to my boyfriend I was living with at the time, the guy that was stealing from me. And I was so tired or something, and I spun my BMW out of control. I had a little BMW, and then I smashed into that. So the insurance company gave me, so anyway, I had to move out, of course, with him, because we were like living like low lives together. And I moved out from him, had to go back to move in with my parents, because I had nowhere to go. And then somebody's like, go to Crazy Horse too.
Right.
And I was like, okay. And from the insurance, I got the little Camaro.
I just always pass it. I was like, I've never seen rims that are in the shape of a spider.
Yes, it was silver spidery.
Right.
And it was electric purple, metallic-y, like shiny.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. I was like, thank God Raquel is working. We're going to make money
in the
today.
And I was parked in the parking lot.
Yeah, no, always underneath that overpass.
Then I valeted. Then I started valeting when I got.
They have valet during the day?
In the back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think, yeah. Yeah, they were so cute, the little ballet boys. I'd give them.
I know they carried me out
HJs.
because I twisted my ankle in one of my heels once.
Or what
I
else?
was totally
Totally intoxicated.
They had to carry me out the back door.
They were cute. They were sweet.
They were so sweet. Well, yeah, no, good times, good times. But you forgot that I used to have a podcast here in Las Vegas.
I totally forgot.
I forgot for a long time too.
Yeah.
And I tried to look up the archives, but Crazy Jay, he passed away during COVID. So the archives are not accessible. But I did. It was called The Rockin' Comedy Show. And you came on a couple of times. But the big time that you came on, we had an event where we were doing a live session there. It was like 3 of us.
Who's 3?
It was Crazy Jay, and then I forget the other guy. He's in One Night Stand, the band Spaz. He's in the band One Night Stand, and then me, Vegas Becky, and we did it at the Erotic Heritage Museum, and like there was over 100 people there.
I can't believe that.
So it was like the day us 3 on the mics, and then we were interviewing you, and you were on a bed because they have it all set up at the Erotic Heritage Museum here in Las Vegas, and we had people that were coming up, and you were asking them questions, and then all of a sudden you started making out with the guy, and I don't know what happened, but like 50 people stood up with professional like Nikon cameras and then just.
I was giving him an HJ. I was shaking his areas.
And like literally we're like with our mics, we're like, it's called the Rockin' Comedy Show. So we usually just interview like rock stars and comedians, and all of a sudden we're like, all right. But we have got to find out from your fan base who has those photos, because there was 20 professional photographers.
I don't even understand how this happened.
I always remember what you were wearing. You were wearing that white rhinestone like skirt that like had the big belt that crossed right there.
I'm such a cornball.
Oh no, it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
You looked gorgeous. It was amazing. And everybody's like this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gold. And everybody's like,
I don't remember that at all.
Well, and then another time I came, so it was all this stuff because we pulled up photos from all the 25 years of knowing each other, and I started seeing all this stuff, and like everything started coming back to me. And then also I went on a video blog for Rebecca Love with you.
Okay.
So it was at the Green Door here in Las Vegas, and
I had fun at the Green Door.
It was during the day. No one gets this experience, but I go to the Green Door in the middle of the day, and there is a girl with plastic gloves, like the ones that you clean the kitchen with, all the way up to her armpits, and she's scrubbing the walls. I was like, oh my God, because you never see it like bright like that. But you were in a room with Rebecca Love, and she had like, I think it was a YouTube, I think she called it, Rebecca Love TV, because I reached out to her and she's like, I don't remember either, but I was I was there.
Yeah, and the crazy thing, I was sober during this time.
Yes.
Newly sober, but still.
Yes.
Right? Probably newly.
Yeah, because it's when I worked for Las Vegas Weekly. So that was probably like around 2011, 2012, something like that.
So I had like 5 years or something.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But you're so famous. Who knows?
So
many. I reached out to her too, and she's like, I don't know either. But I was like, I know, I watch it. So you did a thing with her, and you invited me to come.
I love that.
I was on my lunch break, and I came over there because, who gets to see the Green Door during the day?
Yeah. It's nasty, but I love it.
We love it. When was the last time you went there?
Last time I went there, I think I got kicked out with Rogelio. We got kicked out of a sex club because we were doing a BJ on a guy, and they said, I don't know, someone complained because it was gay sex or something.
Were you in the couples room?
No, we're out on the floor or something.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. And they kicked us out for me and Rogelio giving a BJ to a dude, and they were like, we can't have gay sex here. I'm like, but there's women on women. I'm like, wait, I don't know.
I bet all the rules have changed by now.
Yeah.
I literally went in January of 2020.
How was it?
Back. Oh, I went a couple of times. I left my jacket there once, and then I left my underwear there the other time. It was great.
Fun. Did
my
you
God.
partake in the festivities?
I BYOB'd. I brought my own boy.
Okay.
Yes, we start off in the S&M room, and then we went to the couples room.
How fun. Yeah, so I guess
fun.
I wasn't there since like 2000, because I was high. So it was like 2000 and probably 5 or 6.
Well, they have a new marketing campaign, Ladies' Nights on Sunday. It's free.
Really? I guess we should check it out.
We should totally go.
Can we film?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll ask.
Well,
We'll get more details.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. They're doing a lot of marketing, like promotional things now. It's pretty interesting because I followed them on their socials.
I love that.
Right.
Okay. So what other things do you
What
have over
other?
here?
Let's see. The Green Door, the Rockin' Comedy Show. Remember when you had that house? I loved it. Had the putting green in the backyard?
Yes.
You had a swingers house across the street.
No way.
Yes, and I'd spend the night.
I was never invited.
No, I would spend the night with you, and you and I would look out the window and watch like cabs drop off couples with suitcases, and we were like,
it was hypnosis guy. It was a famous hypnosis guy. Is that the word? Yeah.
Yeah. We would just like stare out the window like, how do we get invited?
Yes, eyes wide shut.
I know, right? We wanted to go. We're so nerdy. Yes.
I do remember that.
We should have just went out there and be like, how can we get an invitation?
Exactly. We should just crash their party.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a great house.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Times,
we had a lot of fun times there.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh Lord. I'm like, what happened? I remember I had a Snow White Christmas party.
A Snow White Christmas party. Oh, speaking of that, remember? Well, we used to always go to your house for either Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But Christmas Eve, my girlfriend had brought it up the other year. We went to your house, and of course, we did like the white elephant thing, and then afterwards, we went to Charlie's.
I love Charlie's.
It was
a gay country bar.
And it closed just this past year.
God.
Oh my gosh. And they had like styrofoam.
Yeah.
They had styrofoam balls that resembled like snow up to here. And then as soon as you walked in, there was a bulldog man in a full leather, full Monty. And he was nice, and he looked mean, but he was like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And he's like, "I'm signing my calendar." And I'm like,
wow.
Right?
Fun.
Oh my gosh. I just remember that snow. My girlfriend, she brought up some pictures, and she was like, remember when we went with Ava to Charlie's after
Which
that?
friend was this?
My friend Donna. She just moved back here, and she was like, it just came up in my memories. Like, 14 years. I know. She's like, she got to go Facebook. She's like, our memories from 14 years ago. Here's us at Charlie's. I was like,
I love Charlie's. That was a fun time.
I know. They had like country boots from the ceiling, and they were like a disco ball.
Cute.
I know. It closed. I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know.
They need to put some more gay bars downtown.
Yes.
Who's ever listened to me?
Yes, please.
Yes. Like gay disco bars downtown. Because where are they?
Piranha still?
Yeah. Oh,
Gypsies?
no, yeah.
Gypsies
I still love going there, but we need something down there.
I need to go there.
I live downtown, so I'd like a little more.
That's right.
I would like to walk to a gay bar I can dance at.
At the Arts District, right?
Yeah, area. I live right. Yeah. I would like somewhere like on Fremont.
Fun.
Fremont.
They used to have the Garden.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that closed. Yeah.
I love Eduardo, but yeah. Okay. So what else do we have? Because I have some fan questions.
Oh, I want some fan questions because that's going to bring up some more stuff.
Okay.
About your house.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So Joey Hugo 99 wants to know, what did you do, or I'm sorry, how did you transition from I'm trying to say the words properly. Stripping.
Right.
That's fair.
Midnight ballerina.
Yeah. Go-go dancing. Stripping to other areas in the adult work.
Well, what had happened is during the shutdown, they're like, you can't
during
come
COVID,
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't come to work. And I thought, oh, okay. So my girlfriend was like, hey, I've been camming, get online. And that's how it started. Yeah. And it's so funny because I left all of my best costumes in my locker and I never went back.
Really? And where was the last place? You were crazy?
Deja Vu.
Oh, Deja Vu. Okay.
They just did a huge remodel. We should go there.
Let's go.
It looks
Which
gorgeous.
one on?
The one that's on Industrial, right down the street.
Yeah.
Industrial.
I know. Dean Martin. We know it as Industrial. By Can Room. Yeah. That was my first job as in the sex industry. I was a cashier at Can Room.
Well, because I had all these vanilla jobs in between me dancing, and everybody was like, "You were a dancer?" Because I worked at this battery company for a while, and they were like, "You're a dancer?" I was like, "Honey, I have been fired from 80% of the strip clubs in Las Vegas."
Why?
Oh my! It was never for doing anything naughty. It was always like drinking too much, gaining too much weight, cussing customers out, throwing a drink at a customer.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, or you didn't come in, or you left without permission.
Wow.
I'm still in the computer at Sapphires for not getting the manager to sign me out. And I did. You never know.
I know. Wait, let's talk about the weight thing, because that was a big thing
Huge.
back then.
Oh, well, I'm going to tell you a story. It's about a club, one of the most popular clubs here in Vegas. I will not bring it up. But back in the day, you had to audition, and if you're gone for more than 6 months, you have to re-audition. And they make you walk down the hall like this. And he was like, you just need to lose 10 more pounds. And I was like, how much more stuff do I need to do to lose it? Like, I was like probably like a 4 or 6, but they wanted you to be a size 2.
Insane.
And I was like, how much more do I need to do to
Yes, exactly.
to do it? I said that to him. I was like, how much more stuff do I need to do? And he was just like,
really? Wow.
Everybody was laughing.
And I wonder if that's the case these days.
Well, no, they like more voluptuous girls these days.
But also, I wonder if that's even allowed.
Oh, they can do whatever they want.
But at the same time, isn't that can't they get a lawsuit slapped for the discrimination?
No, because you are an independent contractor, and also it's also a style thing. Because if you go to an Asian restaurant, they're allowed to hire Asian people, or an Italian restaurant, because it's part of the theme.
What about the what is it? The equal, what is it? DY or
DEI. No, that no, it doesn't end that because they're hiring for their aesthetic. So like I said, if you go to an Asian restaurant, you're going to hire Asian workers because it's a part of the theme. And if one of these clubs want skinny girls, whatever, or
heavier girls.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, because and you got Las Toxicas. They want Latin American girls. So everybody, it's a theme, and plus, they just can do whatever they want.
I guess so, right? But they did back in the day when we worked.
Oh yeah.
They had a weight requirement, and they would tell certain girls, or they would change your shift.
Oh yeah,
because remember there was one chick, I forgot her name, but she worked on our day shift. They demoted her to the morning shift,
right?
Which is graveyard.
Well, remember that one girl from Hawaii? I can't remember her name, but she got demoted, but then she got onto the same stuff that we were on.
Oh, yes.
And then she came back like 30 pounds then.
That's the one.
Yes.
I don't know if she was Hawaiian, but
there was one Hawaiian girl. She was so pretty, but she had gained weight, and then she got demoted, and then she lost all that weight, and all of a sudden she was hanging out with the baller girls. They moved her right back up.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Yes. No, and so I was always like a 6. Which was considered huge.
No kidding. Me too.
And so that's just the way my body is.
Me too.
How much more can I starve myself?
Yeah, exactly. I had one guy at Crazy Horse to go. He looked, and I was like, I don't know, maybe size 7, like similar to now. He'd go, I like you because you got some weight on you, and I was like, oh, that's the worst thing to say to me back then. I'm like, that's right, I do got some weight on me. I'm like, I like it. Now I like it, but back then it was like, that's the kiss of death.
Kiss of death.
I'm like, F you, I'm done, I'm out of here.
Well, now my hashtags are mature and curvy.
Yes.
Things I would cry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave the house for a month, and I would just get wasted to lose it.
Right? And now it's like, I'm so glad we can embrace curves today.
Well, it's also, I'm 50.
Yes, me too.
I just like, it is
great.
what it is. And, work out, 3 times, weight train 3 times a week. And,
Yeah, honestly, I think we're more fitter today than we were back then.
100%.
Right?
Because even if I did work out, like, I wasn't eating enough protein.
Me neither.
What would eat? I'd eat that Diane's 3-bean salad.
Yes,
and that was
exactly.
it.
Or we'd be on a binge and not eat for
a week.
Yeah, and then food binge on ice cream and whatever I can come down with.
Right. I remember, I'd be like, what did you eat? I was like, I think I had a piece of pizza in the food court at the Venetian.
Exactly. Or I'd be like, oh, I'm having a Frappuccino because that's my come down. My mouth's so dry from tweak. Yeah.
I was like, we had a cream in it.
Yeah, exactly.
I never prioritized protein ever.
How can you when you've cotton mouth too, right? You're like chomping on cardboard.
I remember you made us those smoothies and we were both like,
Oh, yeah, that's all I could eat at the time. When you're up for a week on
people
tweak,
can't even believe that we do that. I'm like,
I know.
They're like, what? And like,
exactly. Now I'm like, if I don't get 6 hours of sleep, I'm pissed. How did I do it for like I was like, I would like pat myself in the back, like, this is 1 week of not sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And you know what? Now, if I refuse to see a sunrise. I don't mind to get up for a sunrise, but there's no way I'm staying up. Never. I'm like, it gives me the chills.
Never.
I can't do it.
And if I'm overly tired or up too late, I'll start crying. Like, it's weird. I'm like, I want to go to bed. It's weird. Yeah, I start crying. We would be like, I'm pissed. This shit's not working. Sorry,
it's bunk. It's bunk.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bunk.
Exactly. I'd be like, I'm pissed because this meth is not working. It's bunk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bunk. We need that. We need that. We need that LA glass.
Exactly.
That's all we wanted was the
that
glass.
Peanut butter crank.
That glass. Well, I was telling you the story. It's been 20 years since I've done that stuff. And what happened is I was actually reading and I read an article and it said, it's made with battery acid. And I was like, what?
And that
second I never touched it again.
That's good. See, when I hear that, I'm like, oh, I need some of that. I love battery acid. It's going to be stronger.
I mean, I didn't think it was made. I didn't think it was made from like gummy worms, but
yeah, exactly.
But
a little
I never
bit of
thought
Ajax.
battery acid. I was like, done. But I mean, I just moved on to other stuff.
Good.
I know. Like we said, I got my teeth.
Yes. Right? Yes. No dehydration here. Exactly.
Do we have any more questions?
Yes. Okay.
I love these.
Okay. So, one fan is named, let me see. His name is Matthew Cullen.
Hey, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew Cullen. He wants to know, has Becky and Ava ever done any doubles?
We did.
Tell him.
One of your customers. I don't know if we've done more than one. I feel like we have, but the one that I remember is one of your customers that you've had for years. And we was at the house she had a putting green in her backyard.
Yeah, a sugar daddy made that.
Yeah. I was like, do you even play?
He was into golf. Yeah.
She was like, I was like, do you even play? She's like, no. But I love that house because it had the putting green and it was just across the street from the swingers house. But we were over there and I was just like, I was still kind of green. And so you had got me, or I got me a little 4-pack of those wines, those tiny wines. And I'm sitting there just
chugging them
to do this old dude.
Really? I think it was probably Ed.
Right.
Mr. Anderson.
Yes.
He was the best.
Oh, and you remember we used to talk about holding his little hand?
Oh, that was Chuck. Yeah, that was Chuckles. Yeah.
Chuckles. Yeah. Oh, I love all of your stories.
I know. I've always had really great fans, like really great people in my life. They're amazing. But I have another fun question. Okay. Love the name. Lords with a Z. Lords of Acid wants to know, what's our favorite song to dance to?
Oh, Britney Spears' Toxic.
Yeah, you love that?
Yes. Classic. It'll always be a classic.
I like that.
Right?
Yeah. Although I do remember that you introduced me, you danced to one song called Where's Your Head At?
Where's your head? Oh, Basement Jacks.
Yeah, Basement Jacks. And I got the dance, like the mixed version on like my playlist till today, and I always think of you.
Oh, that's awesome. Remember Marilyn had recorded her own music?
No, I don't know that.
She made a techno song. It was actually pretty good. That's how we met, because she was on stage. I was like,
How does Marilyn look?
Marilyn actually looked like, she thought she looked like Marilyn Monroe, and she was fun for a while.
Pasty white,
right? Curly blonde hair, big chest, very nice. We had the funnest times, but that's how we met, because I was in the music business. I studied music in college, so I usually know every song. And I was like, oh, I don't know this song. It's really good. She's like, it's mine. And then she'd pull out of her bag, and she's like, here, have a CD.
Yes.
So she would give everybody her CD. It was great.
Yeah, I love that.
She had one of the wealthiest customers ever, boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he paid for her career, of course.
Really? You know what, though? I will always give her credit for this. She loved to market Alaska. She's like, I'm going down.
She took me.
Yes. She's like, I'm going down to Alaska because there's all men. There's the ratio of men versus women is so much more. She's like, I'm going to bank off of that.
No, that's what she did. That's all she did.
Her.
She would go there for 2 or 3 months every summer, and that's all she would do. That was all she did.
Shit, I'm gonna go to Alaska.
Right? Oh, you would clean up.
Oof.
Yeah, she took me fishing. Marilyn was a really good time. I tried to look her up, but she had a bunch of websites because she was an artist, but I can't seem to find her.
Yeah. And she believe it or not, I thought she was pretty much like a classy
Yeah,
Classy
no.
chick.
Oh, yeah,
She
no.
was a class act.
She was actually one of the few dancers that really did well at real estate.
Exactly.
She did really well
but
at
she
real
also
estate.
did well as dancing because she was never drunk, I don't think.
Oh, no. She
wouldn't party.
She was the best hustler I've ever met. Because this is what's so good about her, is that she would be like, yes, you're going to give me $1,000 for every hour in the VIP, and you're going to do it for my friend. I could never pull people in like that.
Yeah.
She always would pull me in.
Yeah, she
always.
And I love that she was never intoxicated. I don't.
No.
remember.
She wasn't. No, she
was
wasn't
like
a big
real
drinker. No,
businesswoman. Yeah,
she wasn't a big drinker.
And like clean aesthetic. Like it was always well groomed, red lips. She didn't do bimbo like big fillers or really scrawny. She was just big breasts augmented and bleach blonde hair. She was a little bit older than us.
Yeah.
And she was very like well-spoken, well-to-do. She wasn't messy. She wasn't gossipy. I always admire her for that. And yeah, you guys would always hang out.
No, we were really good friends for a long time. Then we went to Alaska, and you know how it is living together for that long.
Oof, yeah, that's tough. Yeah.
But then I guess she retired. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I literally tried to look her up the other day. So
yeah,
we'll find out. I mean,
know.
maybe she just retired to the quiet life.
Yeah, or maybe she got married by the wealthy oilman or whatever. And
oh my God, that guy had the best condo I've ever seen in my life.
Love that.
Oh my gosh. And that's what's so good about here. Anytime she just would be like, I'm bringing my friend along. And if you're going to buy me a pair of shoes, you're buying my friend a pair of shoes.
Wow. I love it. She's so considerate.
Yeah, no, because there's no way that she just had that kind of pull.
Power.
Yes.
Yeah, that's hot.
Right?
Good, Marilyn. We miss you.
We miss you, Marilyn.
Hook
Where are you? Where are you, Marilyn?
Yeah, exactly. Hook us up, Marilyn.
Yeah, I know she's pulling money from somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
Well, I will tell you what songs I used to dance to.
Yes.
Okay, so I did love dancing to Courtney Love, and I would always love I would try and get the shortest song because I wasn't really much of a dancer.
I never
on
saw
stage.
you on stage.
Yeah, well, I would tip the DJs
Yes.
usually too, extra, so I don't have to go on stage. But if I did have to go, it would be like a lot of alternative rock. I love like Weezer. I don't know how you dance to that. But I did like Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
I did like, I would like fluctuate. Or I liked EDM. I love techno.
Yeah, that's how we bonded over techno.
We love our techno.
Speaking of the DJ, remember when you dated the DJ at Crazy Horse 2?
Yes.
Would you like to tell the story about him?
I don't really, he passed away.
Yeah, but
not for
on
me.
the treadmill.
Yes, he did. That's right. I wasn't there. Don't look at me, you guys.
Not your fault.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This is what's so great about Ava. She has these crazy stories. Either it's at the club or dancing or, living sober or, her customers or fans. I cannot wait. Well, This is what's so good about this podcast is hopefully you can tell them all, but then start writing them down so we can read that tell-all.
Yes, exactly. I do want to write a book.
Right.
One day. I mean, not me personally, or do an audio. The Audible.
Oh, you do both.
Yeah, both. But I'm saying like I'd like to do that. Yeah, and have someone help me write a book.
Oh,
but the problem is I forget everything.
That's why just one note, put it in a thing, and then.
But also Rogelio is very my
We
friend.
love Rogelio.
Yeah, I really.
Hey.
Yeah, he remembers a lot. He like brings up a lot. I'm like, no. I'm like, that happened. He's like, yes. And I'm like, then like later on, I'll be like, oh, I do recall. So. Yeah, so
that's gonna be an industry wide like bestseller.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll
no,
see.
because they're just crazy. Like you were talking about Chuckles. The best part of that story was it's like he was her biggest fan, but he was
so sweet.
really old and he could barely walk. But he's like hold her hand and walk through the Bellagio, and I will be in the most protruding outfit.
Provocative.
And then be so proud, like with a cane in one hand, holding his hand.
Yes.
And I'm just, that visual is so good.
Yeah, because like for me, it's like, I'm like, I love shock value. I love shock value.
Right.
I love controversy. So it's like, yeah, this is my client. And damn, there's no hiding it. I'm not pretending he's my grandfather. Like And you know what? He took care of me, for that time being. He compensated me for my time. So why am I going to act like I don't know you or I'm too good for you? Like who the hell am I?
I love that attitude.
Exactly.
That's why I love hearing your stories.
Exactly. That's why I was like, I'm snatching his crippled hand, hold the cane in the other, and we're going to walk proudly together at the Bellagio into the finest restaurants, fine dining. I'm dressed like a fucking slut. I'm just like a slut. And we're going to walk proudly. Because, like, you know what? you ain't any better. No, everyone looking, gawking, pointing, laughing. You're not any better. Okay? You are not. This man right here is amazing.
Right.
You know, and guess what? Not only do we have crazy, wild sex, but we have great conversation. How's that? How's that?
And this is what I love about you, because you're unabashedly yourself.
Yes.
100%. And that's never changed.
Exactly. And I said my motto for my 10-year, my 11-year coming out of retirement is that I will never apologize for who I am or ask for permission ever again. I love it. I don't have to. I'm comfortable in my own skin.
And you have all these like little sayings that you say. And it's so funny when I'm on cam, because I do cam modeling. That's my main source. And I say things that you say, and I get at Ava Devine.
Yes.
I say
Channel
things,
me.
And
Channel
good.
me.
I like when they say the craziest thing you've ever heard. I'm like, I love it. I love
Why
it. Not? The nastier, the better. And I channel you.
Exactly. That they're so comfortable. And they feel like this is a safe space where they can spew out weird crap. Like, wow, thank you. Thank you for being that you feel that safe with me. Whether maybe it's not me. Maybe they're just that mental. I don't know. But the bottom line is they're trying to bond with us in that sense.
And that's what they're looking for.
Exactly.
And, that's one thing that you taught me. Because, at first, when you dance, you don't know about all these kinks. Like, I would have to have Urban Dictionary open because they'd be like, SPH. And I'm like, what the heck? What is JOI? Like, I'd have to look all that stuff up. And it would scare me at first because you're scared of things that are unknown. And then I channel Ava Devine. I'm like, show me more. They're like, do you mind if I wear a dress? And put on, I'm like, diaper? Please. I'm like, please, I'll open. I was like, and I channel Ava Devine, and I'm like, what would Ava do? And I'm like, she would dig in and make him get worse.
I love you, Becky.
That is true.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, unfortunately, we're running out of time. So thank you for joining Ava Devine's Bad Advice. Did you have fun?
25 years of coming together. I love finding all those old pictures of us.
I
it's
know.
Great.
Yeah, definitely. They're fun. We'll post them.
Yes.
Okay.
And
do you have anything to plug?
Well,
do you have a link tree?
So VegasBecky.com, of course. It has all my links on it. And then, of course, I will be representing loyal fans at AVN this year.
Are
all
you signing
4
at the
days.
booth?
Yes, I'll be over there. Yes.
Oh, wow.
So I've got to find out what times I'm going to be there. But
so you're going to be signing autographs at their booth?
Hopefully.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah, I get that little sponsorship from them. So that's my first thing, because I've been camming for, I think, 4.5 years, but I still wanted to be this artist on the side. And, because I was doing my Etsy thing. And then I woke up in January of a year ago and I was like, what am I doing? Because you can't really serve two masters. And I'm like, you know what? I'm doing pretty good. I got some accolades. I got like MILF of the Month, streamer from Streammates last December. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just go for it?
Yeah, and you know what? As you were discussing earlier, like you've always said, 1 minute you're trying to do square stuff, right? But then Crazy Horse is calling your name. Or like camming's calling, like that's who we are.
That is who
it's
I am.
It's in our blood. It's in our veins. We love the sex industry.
I do. And you know what? I love with the way my personality is, I love the freedom of it.
Fun.
And it still can be creative. So I gave all the extras up and I didn't get serious about it till probably February or March of last year. And that's when I started having social media with me, not hiding, because I was like, I might still want to go back to the tech industry. Why am I dancing?
Exactly. And that's, where's your heart?
Exactly. The heart is Ava Devine.
Yes, exactly. And Ava Devine's no square.
Nah. Oh, I've seen you do very square things. Remember that time we went to Malibu on a retreat?
Yes, we did. We went to a women's retreat, a 12-step
retreat.
Sobriety women's retreat.
So she is definitely adult. We both are adult, but very, very, just honest, good person. I could call you for anything.
Yes.
I could call your mom tomorrow and she'd be like, come and stay with us and live with you.
She would. She loves you.
I love her.
She does. She's the best. Mom's the greatest.
Mom's the greatest. So you've brought me into I met you in front of the DJ booth and you brought me into your world and your family, and we're still here.
Yes.
We still have our teeth and
our faculties.
Yes.
Okay, so let's look in the camera and let's tell the camera and the audience, Vegas Becky and Ava Devine will never apologize for who we are or ask for permission.
Absolutely, 100%.
Right?
Well, I mean, I will ask you for permission, but it'll only be on camera.
Okay, only daddies, yeah.
Will you let me?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I?
All right, I like it.
Right, holding
right.
the whip.
Yeah. I like riding crowd.
I know, I got a new one. You got to see
I
it.
got a flogger. All right. All right, you guys. So plug away one more time.
VegasBecky.com and Vegas Becky on all socials.
Love it. Thank you. Nice and easy.
Easy.
Right? We like being easy.
Oh, you are easy.
All right. Thank you guys. Over and out. That wraps up another episode of Ava Devine's Bad Advice. Who will be my next bad advice receiver? Got questions? Ask away. badadvicequestion@gmail.com. Maybe I can give you some bad advice.